Hello, everybody, and welcome again to the island of Creekside. I'm your host, Deb, and in today's video, I'm going to do another island tour. I made a lot of changes, moved basically every building, and added a bunch of cool new things that I'm really proud of, and hopefully you like my island. So let's get to it. We're going to start right here with the Able sisters. I added some accessories and a cute wardrobe to get changed in, and I added some pretty fun things that are related to clothing and whatnot that are interactable. The dream is to have my villagers walk around the island and interact with as many things as possible because it's super cute when they do that. Behind the shop, it's got a little sewing machine and sewing kit. Love it. And the Able sisters is next to the beach. I've got some beach live down here with some flowers, some chairs, some umbrellas and towels. Behind the Able sisters, I have my board game cafe. Playing board games is one of my very first loves and hobbies, but now I've gotten into video games and I'm basically playing the Switch all the time. I can't remember how many hours I have in this game, but it is a lot. Alright, so behind my board game cafe, I have a cute little arcade, again with interactable games. I really want my villagers to come play pinball. It'll be super fun. And then I have a diner here with some pizzas baking in the oven, one of my favorite KK songs playing on the jukebox, and the VIP beach area with some poolside tables, surfboard, and their own sushi place. Good sir, I'll have some avocado rolls, please. All right, going across the bridge, we have our little wedding area. I really like this wedding event in the month of June because me and my fiance are getting married next week. So I'm gonna have a Animal Crossing wedding and maybe have some people over. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a video about that, but I think I love this. It's one of my favorite parts, and thank you Nintendo for doing this event. All right, next to that, we have our little, I call it a tree maze. It's more like a wilderness path with little bits of sunshine to take pictures in. It's really cute when I have my friends over. We'll come down here to this little swing bench. It's like a little secret garden. The placement of the flowers is pretty random. It's whatever I had in my pockets or moved from other places. Got another secret hide and seek area back here. All right, going down is my hybrid rose garden. Then going up from there and to the right, I've got a little farm. Bamboo trees sell for quite a penny, so I like to grow them. And I've got my mum cushions here to look like cabbage, and I've got some money trees growing back here because you gotta grow those investments, guys. Grow those investments. All right, going up is my orchard, which I recently plucked, but we've got pears, peaches, and oranges in this little orchard here. My native fruit is cherries, so cherries don't sell for a whole lot, so I don't have very many cherry trees on my island that I use. I basically use my orchard to give gifts because wrapped fruit make them pretty happy. So as I was talking, I was making my way up here to my lovely campsite. Who wouldn't want to camp here? Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. I would love to go to someplace that looks like this. Put your little tent, have a little picnic, you know, roast some marshmallows by the fire. got a little lake here because it spawns some pretty nice fish throughout the seasons. And I didn't have very many lakes. I terraformed them all away, so I had to put one back. So I have one there. And then over here is another flower breeding garden area. I'm trying to make those purple pansies. I'm trying for blue roses and purple pansies right now. It's a work in progress. It's a lot of watering, a lot of friends coming over. Here is my apple orchard. In fall, hopefully I get all of my hybrids that I want, and I want to expand this a little bit. Maybe add another lake up here. We'll see. For now, I grow hybrids and I grow apples. My heavily forested area. If you remember the last video, this was basically a nightclub bar area with my arcade machines up here, but I've kept the inclines and I've kind of turned it into a fishing / stargazing spot. I really like it. I love all of the trees. I love the nature trails. It's so nice. And then back here is a secluded date night area to watch some stars, have a picnic or two. And then we have a secret beach down here where Red parks his boat. We have a viewing area up there. Oh, someone's lost a book. I'll come grab that later. And across this bridge and down through the arch is my rock garden. This took me forever, but I'm so happy it came out as it did. It only takes one day for a rock to spawn, but this project probably took me 2 weeks because it kept spawning where I didn't want them to, and boy, am I glad that's over. Hi, Lucy. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, across the bridge is our fancy restaurant. I may turn this into a tea area, but I like it as a fancy restaurant. It's nice. All right, down the stairs is my little cafe. I can just imagine having my little cappuccino, reading a book here. I've got the double waterfall behind me. This is one of my favorite spots. I love it. All right, and down this peninsula is my wooded area with a little reading nook. I love it. Super cute. I would totally read there by the creek. All right, across the bridge, we're heading into the residential neighborhood with a little community park, and the top layer has 4 houses. We have Dora, Poppy, Lucy, and Allie. I like the bamboo, but I didn't want kind of like a bamboo forest. I think I had that in my previous video, but I didn't want to completely do away with the bamboo, so I made them trees in front of neighborhoods. All right, here are the other 6 houses. And then my East Beach. It's not as heavily decorated as my West Beach, but I still have some things. I've got a little juice bar, and I have some lounge chairs. And at the very tip, I have my satellite. All right, going back down to the pier, which I have in my bottom right-hand corner. I didn't want to make the pier too busy. I like that it's natural, so I just added some fishing rods and I added this little life ring and my little leaves. This shell arch was a gift from one of my villagers, and I've learned the DIY, I think just recently, but I love how it looks. I like to have a seat and something interactable next to my villagers' homes, so I can try to catch them in the act of doing something completely adorable, which I have a couple of times. So anything that moves, anything that is interactable, I like to have by them, or give them a seat that they can relax in, drink their, probably have a nice conversation. All right, walking over to the plaza, we have my Nook's Cranny, and then I have a dig site here because I have my museum right next to Nook's Cranny. But I've also extended Nook's Cranny a little bit by adding this little marketplace. I've got themed things here. So I've got a snow globe and my sea globe here. I've got some kids' toys, some games, sewing stuff, kitchen stuff. And then behind this marketplace, I have a lawn and garden shop where you can get some plants. You can also get some ornaments for your lawn. Super cute. And then here is Nick's house, which I've turned into a space museum. You'll have to come visit me if you want to see inside. It's super cool. All right, and now we're back to the plaza where I've got some free DIYs and I've got a calendar of events and a train set and some stand hedges to show what season I'm in. All right, and that's my island so far. What was your favorite spot? As you can see, I've done a whole lot since the last video, and I'm really proud. It's been super fun playing this game and making friends, and I hope you get a chance to visit Creekside one day. All right, thank you everybody.